Hey guys, Shauna Davis here. So I've had a lot of people ask me about my one bag party that I have been doing. I have made a post on social media and it just flooded in with what's in your bag. How are you doing a party with just one bag? Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. So I'm here to do just that. So there is no right or wrong way or like on the amount of stuff that you bring into an in-home party. I've had success with bringing like literally everything. So much stuff that I needed to make multiple trips to my car or have a wagon to pull it all. I've brought tables and electrical box displays, and I'm just at a point in my life and in my business where I need simplicity. And so when my friend Dana shared a 30-minute no tester party that somebody she knew was doing, and was having success with, I was all ears. I was like, tell me more. I am intrigued because while I had success with bringing all of the things to parties, again, I wanted simplicity. And the one bag thing, I wanted to do. I wanted to perfect, okay? And so she told me all about how she just had one bag and no testers and did this party and was in and out within 30 minutes. And while I didn't adopt the in and out in 30 minutes or the no testers, I did adopt just the one bag. And so what's in it, okay? The contents are just everything I bring fits in one bag. And the contents inside of this are the products that are in the full-size starter kit, the $99 kit. All of the products and the testers, no business supplies outside of some lap boards that have a product brochure and order forms, okay? And so that's it, just the one bag. And it's so simple, you guys, okay? I have done several of these now, and they have been just as successful as those where I've brought all of the things in. But I think that these have a bigger impact on the people, on presenting the opportunity to people, because people are looking for simplicity. And so when I come in with one bag, they're intrigued as well. And I'm pretty sure most have never seen a consultant for any company come in with just one bag. And so it just gets them thinking that, oh, okay, I'm paying attention now, okay? So host coaching to have a successful party is key no matter what type of party that you're doing. You have to host coach. And I'm not going into host coaching. That is a whole nother training, and you can find that here on YouTube somewhere, okay? So host coaching is for this type of party. I'm just going to give some basics of what I do. So I give the host a party pouch bag that has order forms, a catalog, a host wish list, a starter kit option sheet, and an info sheet that I have printed on just a little postcard size sheet or paper or cardstock. And what it says on there is, hey, I am going to be showing up at your house 5 minutes prior to the start time. So if we're starting at 2, I recommend telling your people that to be there at 1:45. I'm gonna roll in about 5 minutes till, and we're gonna start promptly at 2, okay? This gives them time to say their hellos, mingle, grab snacks if there are some there. I also ask the host to make a list of the things that he or she wants to get with the rewards that they're going to get. And I tell them to pick as if money wasn't an option, but at least to pick $75 in free product and 3 half-off items, because that is what my average host gets rewarded with. And so I want her to have that list, her or him to have that list for when the party is done. Then I'm not having to wait longer to get that from them. I already have it and I can get the best deals. I also ask that they keep the snacks and food simple. there's a reason to this. Again, I am trying to present the opportunity, the business opportunity, but also the hosting opportunity. And if there's lots of food, then some people will think, oh, no, I don't want to host a party because that's just a lot of work. I don't have the money, or I don't have the time to be making all of this stuff. So keep it simple. Chips and salsa, fruit tray, meat and cheese tray, like super simple. Okay. And then I let them know that if someone is unavailable to come to the party, that to have them get their order into the host before the party actually starts, before I get there. And then I always give them a personal shopping link, and I create a flyer on Canva that has a QR code that they can print and pass out. They can send that flyer to, people via text, email, and messenger on Instagram. They can send it however they'd like. It also has directions that if they're just going to my website, not using the QR code, how to make sure that they're under their friend's party, okay? And I make sure to let them know that the order forms that are in here, if anybody fills them out, to make sure every highlighted area is completely filled out, because I need that information so that I'm not having to contact them if there's a payment issue. But I also need it for product warranties if they're purchasing something that has a warranty, okay? And then in big bold letters, I let them know, hey, we're closing this party the night of your party. And so make sure that all outside orders and payments are in. Make sure that the people come in know that, hey, we're not waiting a week. We're not waiting 2 weeks to close out. If you cannot pay that night, then go ahead and book your own party, because we're closing that night, okay? You set the expectations with your host. And that's all I'm going to talk about at host coaching, because there's so much more that's involved in it. But you set the expectations for that party. And you have to remember that you're there to serve them and make sure that it's a good and seamless experience for them. And that's why host coaching is so important, okay? So for the actual party, you guys, I literally walk in with this one bag, okay? One bag. It's simple. It shows people the simplicity of what we do in this business. And my number one goal going into each of these parties is to get more people interested in the opportunity, okay? That should be your number one goal if you are doing parties. It's not PRV, it's not booking more parties. It's getting someone there to have that moment of, oh, I can do that, I want to do that, okay? And if I walk in, again, with tons of stuff, it looks complicated, it looks like too much, and they're gonna be thinking, oh man, that's too much work, I don't wanna do that, or I don't have time for that. So one bag it is. And as I walk in, again, I'm coming 5 minutes before we're actually starting. I'm saying hello to the host. I'm saying hi to the guests as I'm coming in. I'm finding where I'm going to set up. I don't bring any tables in with me. I find a space that is, whether it's on the kitchen counter, on a side table, the kitchen table, wherever the guests are, I'm finding a location for me to be able to set this up. Now you can go ahead of time and make sure, or like let the host know that, hey, I just need a little section on a table in front of where everybody's going to be in order to do my demo and to have places to put all of this stuff, okay? And so I come in there, do my hellos, take my testers out of the bag, put them off to the side, because I do not give catalogs, testers, or order forms, lab boards, any of that until I am done with the presentation. Because if I gave it to them up front, then they're not going to pay attention to anything I have to say. They're going to be sniffing the scents. They're going to be looking through the catalog. They're going to be saying, ooh, smell this. Okay, and I want them to pay attention to what I have going on over here, okay? So when I walked in, I introduced myself, and then I'm just going to get up there, and I am going to start the party. And it's going to go something like, hi, everyone. My name is Shauna Davis, and I have been a Scentsy consultant for 14 years. I am super honored to be here today with all of you guys, and I'm super grateful for my hosts like Ashley that host and gather up her friends Because if I didn't have people like her in my life, I wouldn't have a business, okay? My host and my customers are truly the heart of what I get to do in this business. And I'm so glad that you guys are here to support her and to learn more about Scentsy. So I was introduced to Scentsy when I worked full-time as a dental assistant. A coworker's office always smelled like a bakery. You guys, always smelled like a bakery. And so I went in there one day and asked her, hey, where are you hiding the bakery? And she was like, there's no bakery, it's my Scentsy warmer. And I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a Scentsy warmer. Because I had never heard of it before. So I purchased one that day. When it came in, I was hooked. And I went back into work and I was like, okay, how can I do this? And so I joined, and really the rest is history. Like, it's been such an amazing and fun and really a huge growth journey for me. And so I want to first start by sharing what Scentsy is. So first, who knows what Scentsy is? Now, you guys, this is important to ask your group because you want to get a feel for who already uses and loves it and who isn't. So I asked first who knows and uses Scentsy already, and they're going to raise their hands and they're going to be like, ooh, I love this. This is my favorite. And then I asked who doesn't know what Scentsy is, who's never used it. Okay, this helps me, what's the word I'm looking for? This helps me, oh my goodness, I can't even think of the word. This makes me personalize what tips I'm going to share, what I'm going to share about the product next. Okay, I've been doing this a long time, so I can kind of put these things together on the fly. And I don't want to share all the things that I would share with somebody that has never heard of Scentsy before are not going to be the same things that I am going to share with a group full of people, okay, that know what Scentsy is, that use it all the time. With a group full of Scentsy lovers, I'm going to share tips and tricks and things that they may not know over some of the specifics, okay? And so after I asked that question, I let them know. I'm now giving the group what to expect from me. And so I let them know that I'm going to be passing around some products, and I'm going to explain each product as it's going around. They can touch, they can feel, and then when the last person gets it, to have that person bring it up, put it back up here, or hand it to me. And then to hold their questions to the end, because I'm super squirrel and I will forget what I'm trying to say, and I want to respect you guys' time and get through this so that you have more time to eat the yummy snacks, mingle with your friends, and I can be out of your hair, okay? And so then I just start pulling the stuff out, okay? I start with what we're known for, and I let them know. So we are known for our warmers and wax. This is our classic curve warmer, and it uses a light bulb to warm the wax at a low temperature. The bulb is typically screwed in there, which makes it safe to use. There's no risk of anyone getting burned. There's no risk of fire, no soot, no smoke. So you're not going to be breathing in those toxic chemicals. And our warmer bulbs are designed for our warmer. So if it ever blows out and you need some more, just contact me. They're 3 for $5, and I will get you hooked up with them, okay? There is a number on the bottom of each of our dishes that tell you how many cubes of wax each dish holds. So you can use more or less than that, or you can use that amount or less cubes. And so then, you guys, I'm going to pass this around, okay? As that's going around, I'm going to go back in my bag, and I'm going to pull out the next thing. So with our warmers, we have our wax, and these are 2 of our most popular fragrances and all of the things that they come in, Luna and Black Raspberry Vanilla, top selling fragrances, and each cube comes with 8 cubes of wax. And each cube of wax, you're going to get 8 to 10 hours of fragrance per time. And now our wax does not get hot enough to burn, and it also doesn't evaporate. So before you add new wax into, you need to clean out the wax, okay? And we have a simple, easy, mess-free way to do that with our cotton cleanups. These come in a pack of 25, and you just place it gently in the dish. It soaks it up like a little pad, and then you're good to go to add new wax. You don't want to add new wax to old wax, because it's kind of like adding fresh Coke to flat Coke. It's just, okay? And the cotton cleanups are my favorite. Okay, and then I'm going to pass these bars around, okay? And letting them know that my contact information is on any product that you get. And so whenever you're ready to restock, you're running low, you can just let me know. You'll always know where my information is, okay? And then I continue with the rest of the products, you guys. In the kit is a travel twist, a pod and mini fan, and counter cleaner, and then a car bar, okay? And so I will go through and give tips just like I did with the warmer and the wax with these products. I'll let them know places that they can use the mini fan and the car bars, because they're not just for cars, right? And different things that the counter clean works on, and just all of the different tips as they're being passed around. And then once they get all back around to me, and I will have them all set up right in front of me. I'm just putting them in the bag for this. In front of me, then I can say, so if you guys loved everything that I showed you and you want everything that I showed you, you can actually get all of this plus some catalogs, testers, and other business supplies when you decide to do Scentsy with me. This is our starter kit, and that's it. That's what's in my bag, okay? The testers, I don't know if I said this already, but the testers and some lap boards. So that's mine. Lap boards with, oh, that one doesn't, the order form fell out. All right, order form that is highlighted, and then the warmer of the month. So I don't really talk about the warmer of the month. I just let them know that this is in there and that we have monthly specials every month, and to add me on Facebook if they want to keep up with all of the new things, because we always have new things come in throughout the month, okay? That it's not just what's in the catalog. And then I pass those out. They smell. I sit down with them, answer their questions, ask them things like, you know, what's your favorite category? And then I can kind of direct them to the fragrances so that they're not having to smell the entire bag. Now, I typically keep these separated by category, but because it's the end of the month and I'm in transition mode, I had just told them my party that I had on Sunday, hey, these are the scents that are discontinuing. These are available and you can get next month as well. As we go into our fall, winter, we'll have fall, winter fragrances. But all of these are going bye-bye. So if you get anything in this bag that you like, then let's talk about club, okay? And so it just gave me the opportunity to sit down and talk with them more about little things while I collected orders, answered their questions, and I was in and out in an hour. An hour. I have never been in and out in an hour, okay? It's always been 2 to 3 hours from the time that I set up, like got there, set up, did my presentation, tore down, and went to the door. So to be in and out in an hour, y'all, time is money. And like I said, I'm looking for simplicity, and ain't nothing more simple than that. So simple. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. I will drop the link to my host coaching little printout that I give that you guys can edit in Canva. And yeah. Go out there and have them one bag parties, you guys.